I mean, it's stuck, it's not going anywhere. Hey, it's Tara. Welcome to Bake In, where I'm baking in my flat. I've set up a little kitchen studio to show you guys how easy it is to bake with the essentials. Today I'm going to be making you cheesy garlic naans, which are delicious. I love a good naan, fresh off the oven, so let's get to it. Alright, so first things first, we need to make the naan dough. And it's quite simple, not too many ingredients. We're going to start with plain all-purpose flour, and then some salt, as always. And the leavener that we're using in this is baking soda, not yeast or baking powder. Baking soda is a lot stronger than baking powder. It's pretty much 1 teaspoon of baking soda to 3 teaspoons of baking powder. So we're just using a half a teaspoon of baking soda for this. And now we're going to add our wet ingredients to the dry mix. So first I'm going to add yogurt. This is going to make the dough really soft and fluffy. And we're going to add some milk, some oil, which will help also make it really nice and soft. And for a bit of sweetness, just some honey. And if you don't have honey, you can use icing sugar, you can use caster sugar, granulated, whatever you have on hand. I just like honey, and it mixes in easily as a liquid. So once it's pretty much combined, I'm actually going to transfer it to the table, and it shouldn't really stick too much. If it does, we'll just get a little bit more flour for the surface. Keep kneading until it gets really smooth. Nice little arm workout. Although you guys, I started in push-ups. I don't think I can do more than 10, so this right now is an extra workout. What I'm going to do is the window pane test, see if the gluten is worked enough right now and it's ready to rest. What we do is we just take a piece of dough and stretch it out. If the dough continues to hold its shape and not kind of stretch out and you can almost see through it, you know that it's ready to rest. So I can see it rip, so it's actually not ready yet. For another couple of minutes. So the other way that you can test if it is ready is by simply poking it. And it bounces back. That's good. That's ready. So we're going to let that rise. So we're going to put it in. Got a grease bowl here. Got some oil. I'm going to coat it in the oil because I don't want the top to dry out at all. And then I'm going to put a plate on top. And now we're going to take it over to the oven. You want to keep it in a warm space so that it rises. I'm going to put it into my oven. Right in. There we go. And I've got a pot and some boiling water that I've just boiled. I'm going to put that in there, and that's it. So what we've done there is we've created a moist, humid environment where the dough will have ample heat and stuff to kind of rise and work its magic. We'll leave that for about 1 hour to 2 hours, let it double in size, and then we'll start making the naan. Okay, so while the naan dough is resting, I'm going to make the garlic butter that we're going to brush on the freshly made naans after. And we're going to add a nice hunk of butter, this is about a cup or so. And we're going to add garlic to this as well. So I've got 4 cloves that I've chopped. I don't know about you guys, but I could put garlic butter on everything. I absolutely love garlic and butter. I'll take it off and I'll smell it. Can you smell it? You don't have to make it, just smell it. Alright, so the dough is ready. And it's kind of doubled in size. It's really nice and soft, so it's going to be really nice to work with right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide this dough into 6. So we can make 6 naans. Some can be big, some can be small. Have fun with it. So what you're going to want to do, form it into a ball. Just roll it nice and tightly. You just pinch it to seal it. And then just keep rolling. And then we're going to place those on a tray while we do the rest of it. I'm just going to cover them. Chill it for a bit. So those dough balls have been resting for a little bit. I'm gonna flatten them out, fill them with cheese, you'll see. But keep them covered if you're not using them, and that way they'll stay nice and soft. I'm just gonna press it gently. And the dough should be really soft now because you've let it rest for quite a while. So now what I'm gonna do is put in a little bit of cheese. I've got a mixture of mozzarella and cheddar, yellow cheddar here, for some color. Use whatever cheese you have on hand. And then what we're going to do is bring it to the center. Just pinch that center. Cool. So I'm just going to repeat that with all of them. Let them rest again because I want the dough to be nice and easy to work with. And as you let the glutens relax after you've worked them, it'll be a lot easier to roll out. Don't mind me while I make the rest. Okay, cool. So now what we're going to do is we're going to roll them out into a nice naan shape. So I'm just taking one, I'm just going to press it down as much as possible. I like mine long, but you can do it round, you can do whatever shape you want. On the base that's going to go on the pan, we're going to brush that with a little bit of water, which will help it stick to the pan while it's cooking and get a nice crust. And repeat with the rest of them. Alright guys, now for the fun part, we're going to actually cook the naan with the cheese in it and see what happens. So I've got the part with the water on the bottom. I'm going to put that onto a preheated pan, which is quite hot because I want to get a nice sear on the bottom. So I hear a nice sizzle in it. So So what I'm looking for is on the edges, I can see that the dough is starting to cook on the bottom, but I can see some bubbles are starting to pop up on the top, just a little bit. Just kind of looks like it's breathing a bit. So what I'm gonna do now is grab a handy dandy mitt and be very careful when you're doing this. This is what's gonna give us that really nice toasty char on top. It is a bit dangerous, but it's so fun and it's so delicious. We're gonna take it, turn the heat up higher, and just gently kind of flip it. And what the water does, it helps stick to the pan so it's not falling off. As you can see, like it's stuck, it's not going anywhere. But what it's doing now is it's bubbling up nicely, it's getting a little bit of a char. So I'm just gonna move it around because I want to get it even. I don't want just certain parts of it to get char. I like mine quite charred, so I'm gonna keep going. But feel free to stop whenever you feel it's ready. Oh my god, I'm sorry. So it's got a nice char on top. I'm going to take it off and that's it. Alright, so while the naan is still hot, we're going to transfer it to the board and brush it with the garlic butter that we made before. Oh my god, look at all that garlic. Oh yeah, slather that on. Delicious. Put some fresh coriander if you want. If you don't like it, don't. Some Nigella seeds and a sprinkle of fresh almond salt. And that's it, guys. Delicious. Can't wait to dig in. I am so proud of these and so excited to eat them. But look at this, ready? Cheesy. Delicious. What's hot? Garlicky, cheesy, delicious, salty, chewy, so good. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in for another episode of Bake In. Hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you'd like to see me make next. Stay tuned.